Welcome back to Terminator Defiance. We are Legion. I am going to read in this part a little bit in the encyclopedia. Uh, and then in the episode after, I will throw myself into the uh, multiplayer match. So let's have this carrier platform. Standardized transport platforms are used by Legion for all manners of tasks. This version is for infantry transporting. Considering that Legion's cyborgs were designed to survive the destruction of carrier vehicles, platforms became an excellent solution for transporting slow-moving homunculi and, if necessary, transporting them directly into battle. As in Legion Tank, the platforms contains repair drones capable of quickly fixing any functional damage right on the battlefield. Drones are very vulnerable. Having lost the drones, the unit will lose the possibility of repair. Hunter Carrier Platform. Standardized transport platforms are used by Legion for all manners of tasks. The next step in the development of Legion's transport platform was the addition of a turret with various light cannons. This greatly increased the firepower of the platform and its value on the battlefield, not only as a means of delivering infantry to the front line, but also as a means of supporting troops. This version is equipped with a light plasma cannon. As in Legion Tank, the platforms contains repair drones. And I think it should be, as all Legion tanks, the platform contains repair drones capable of quickly fixing functional damage right on the battlefield and so on and so forth. We read basically this part before. Hunter Platform. There's never enough firepower in full-scale battles. To solve this problem, Legion designed a new type of platform with heavy weapons. The chassis of the transport platform was used as the basis. Unification sped up production and quickly made it possible to provide strike groups with new units. This version is equipped with a heavy plasma cannon, tank power on a fast platform. But it must be taken into account that the armor remains the same and there is a high risk of quickly losing the platform, sending it to a breakthrough in the front row. As in Legion Tank, the platform contains repair drones capable of quickly fixing any functional damage right on the battlefield. Drones are very vulnerable. Having lost the drones, the unit will lose the possibility of repair. So this one is an armored personnel carrier. This one is an infantry fighting vehicle. This one is a mobile gun platform. And this hunter platform. There's never enough firepower in the full-scale battles. To solve this problem, Legion designed a new type of platform with heavy weapons. The chassis of this transport platform was used as the basis. Unification sped up the production and quickly made it possible to provide strike groups with the new units. This version is equipped with a twin light plasma cannon, much less rate and density of fire than the heavy rotary 30mm cannon, but more damage and penetration, unless the target is equipped with reactive cage or ceramic armor. As in Legion Tank, the platforms contains repair drones capable of quickly fixing any functional damage right on the battlefield. Drones are very vulnerable. Having lost the drones, the unit loses the possibility of repair. Okay, then the new platforms. Spider 8T. 80. Legion Spiders are the main fire support unit for Legion infantry machines. They are light and mobile weapons platforms that can be outfitted with various weapons. They can use any light cannons and rocket launchers, including guided missile launchers. However, due to their low mass, Spiders have a small drawback. Chassis can be outfitted with different weapons in the left and right limbs. Balancing requires all weapons to be installed in pairs. Spider models is equipped with a pair of anti-tank guided missile launchers, making it Legion's primary light anti-tank unit. Okay, interesting. So it seems that the mechs or the Terminators are a little bit more specialized, because I think at least during the campaign of the humans, or the one campaign mission that we played, was the humans had like their own fire support a little bit integrated into their infantry units. Maybe it will be different in the campaign, but it'd be interesting if there's like the similar, like if the humans are more all round and the machines are more specialized. Spider MLS, a multiple rocket launch system, multiple rocket launch system, I think. Legion Spiders are the main fire support unit for Legion infantry machines. They are light and mobile weapons platforms that can be outfitted with various weapons. They can use any light cannons and rocket launchers, including guided missile launchers. However, due to their low mass, spiders have a small drawback. Chassis can be outfitted with different weapons in the left and right limbs. Balancing requires all the weapons to be installed in pairs. This spider model is equipped with a pair of MLRS launchers with forward-firing aircraft rockets, making it an effective weapon against crowded enemy infantry and light armored vehicles. The chassis is too light and due to recoil does not allow targeted firing of rockets, but is not required when you are hitting an area and not a single target. The Wolfpack was kind of interesting to see in the little mission that we played. It looks a little bit like the more advanced mule. In case you don't know, like the US Army has the mule program. It's basically a pack animal, but as a robot. So the US Army infantry can get more. Can carry more supplies without humans. So yeah, a wolfpack is a squad of cyber wolves. They are Legion's attempt to increase its forces, overall mobility and scale by using swift, lightweight, four-legged platforms with small arms mounted on them. These squads are perfect for reconnaissance and patrolling. In addition, during large-scale engagements, they can quickly close the distance to hostile forces, unnerving them and drawing fire away from more important targets. Perfect for hit-and-run attacks on isolated targets that don't have enough support. But even Legion was unable to teach these machines to use stairs, so they have a software restriction on entering buildings. Yeah, that's quite similar to the one in real life, or at least to real life robots. They have usually problems with climbing stairs and inclines. But there is the one from Boston Dynamics. Maybe in another 5 years we will have Terminators. Swarm Scout. A swarm is a small group of drones originally developed by the US military. Legion captured the schematics and took over control during its uprising. The swarm's main use is in reconnaissance. When stationary, the drone is difficult to spot even at very close range. Interesting. So I guess they don't have weapons. And now the Rev 6 Terminators that we had in the mission as start units. Rev 6 Terminators are cutting-edge humanoid models with updated Legion design, biomodeling, artificial muscles, everlasting batteries, composite nanomaterials. They are resilient, mobile, and deadly. The advanced chassis and software allows Revs to use any trophies from the battlefield, both any infantry weapons and any vehicles, including tanks and helicopters. Oh, okay. So they're very close to humans. An interesting feature of this model is the possibility of parachute-free deployment from HK aerials, not even having to lower its flight altitude for this. Another feature of the model is the nanorobots used for the first time by Legion, capable of repairing Rev 6s when they go into complete inactivity, does not move, does not observe enemies. And in order not to give people any chance, this model can switch to the charge mode, accompanied by a colossal acceleration of transition to hand-to-hand combat mode, which allows you to literally sweep an area with enemy infantry in a matter of seconds. Sadly for Legion and happily for humans, making REV Terminators is a very labor-intensive and protracted process, requiring huge amounts of special materials. This might be the only reason that humanity hasn't yet been eradicated by these machines of death. So they are the true Terminators. Okay. REV 1 Homunculi. The homunculi are cheap humanoid cyborgs based on an outdated model from before Legion's uprising. Legion continues to produce these Terminators thanks to their low cost and their ability to mass produce them at old assembly lines captured from the humans. The homunculi might not be very resilient or as capable as modern REV models, but they manage the minimum fairly well. They can operate various infantry weapons, including trophies picked up on the battlefield. Even a single squad can be a big problem for a small human settlement, and considering quantity, their potential quantity, they can be a force to be reckoned with. Extremely slow speed of movement prompted Legion to develop the carrier platform, which then resulted in the production of a whole series of different platforms based on it. Okay. Founders. The most common Humvee. The most common army all-terrain vehicle. How many of them are still there in storage spaces is anyone's guess. Decent speed, plenty of options for mounted weaponry, and improving the gunners and the vehicle's defenses. Humvee will long roam the wastelands yet, proving the soldier's best friend with its reliability and durability. Can tow light trailers. Yeah, if you look at the Humvee's service duration, like from the 1960s up to 2000, I think it's still in service by the US Army by some unit, but upgraded with a remote weapon station and so on. But yeah. Movement unknown integrators. Okay, the integrators have integrator technical. Light integrators gun truck created on the basis of standard movement pickup, but the engine has been replaced with an electric one, and the weapons mounted on the roof of the fighting compartment are remote controlled. Can tow light trailers. Integrators heavy technical. An unusual instance of mixing technologies. The base from Ivory Bradley has a powerful electric motor with large batteries as a drive, on which a cab from an armored movement pickup truck is installed. As a combat module, the installed upper part from a Legion Spider bot with a gutted electronic filling is used, controlled directly by the operator from the cabin. This instance is armed with a surface-to-air missile launchers installed in addition to the standard cannons. Can tow light and heavy trailers, except those required a fifth wheel mount. Integrators heavy technical. An unusual instance of mixing technologies, the base from an i3 Bradley has a powerful electric motor with a large batteries as a drive, on which a cab from an armored movement pickup truck is installed. As a combat module, the installed upper part from a Legion Spider bot with a gutted electronic filling is used, controlled directly by the operator from the cabin. The most basic model without rocket launchers turned out to be the most popular because of the prevalence. Can tow light and heavy trailers, except for those require a fifth wheel mount. Integrator's tractor. Heavy tractor based on Integrator's heavy technical. It has the same characteristics but is completely devoid of weapons. Can tow any trailers. Then the Integrator tank. That was the one that was a little bit difficult to fight. The Integrator's tank, like their other vehicles, is made by mixing various technologies. A modified turret from the movement heavy platform was installed on the Legion tank chassis. Apparently there is no way to make room for people in the turret or hull of a standard Legion tank. As a result, despite all the efforts of the integrators, the tank protection was more at the level of a movement heavy platform with additional armor than the level of a Legion tank. Due to lack of space and different weight distribution of the turret, only one of the two heavy plasma cannons of the Legion tank remain, which affected the rate of fire. Despite all of Despite all these shortcomings, the tank is quite a formidable force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Now, some infantry weapons. Ah, no, that's the infantry squads. Harvesters. Integrators infantry, the main combat unit of their detachments. Armed with plasma weapons and small, well trained and motivated. A formidable force on the battlefield. Pioneers. Scout units of integrators armed with plasma shotguns. In addition to scouts functions, integrators are used as crews for all type of vehicles, trained to detect and neutralize enemy mines. Erasers. The Eraser Squad is used by integrators to search for runaway slaves and destroy unwanted gang leaders of looters or leaders of survivor settlements. The squad consists of a sniper duo and a cover infantryman. The sniper pair are armed with a long-range large-caliber sniper rifle and a laser sniper rifle. The covering infantryman is armed with a light plasma machine gun. It can easily reach targets hidden in a light armored vehicle. Hey. So that's a very kind of US Army sniper squad. Sniper team. Usually they are two, but I think there's also the option usually to bring a close-in like accompanying infantryman to cover the rear. Smashers. Oh, it's a cruiser weapon. Interesting. Smashers are used by integrators to increase firepower in important areas in combat. The squad consists of only 2 people armed with a heavy plasma machine gun and plasma rifle. Okay, interesting. Cruiser weapons will be interesting to see. Cartels we didn't see yet, and Marauders also we didn't. Then let's switch to the other campaign. So we can, I think the Terminator campaign will be more or less about like A, I think the nuclear weapon was hinted at the end, and B, also maybe that like we split from the original Legion, and then we have kind of 2 different systems potentially fighting against each other. Or the integrators, or the fear of Legion will be that the integrators kind of know too much about it and try to kind of use like Terminators against him, like capturing Terminators or something. True, in the movie there was also something about capturing. So yeah, is the encyclopedia different here? Ironically enough, not, sadly. I think thought there would be maybe some more stuff here regarding infantry and so on. Okay. And with that was the encyclopedia of the Terminator Dark Fate Defiance Steam Strategy Fest demo. I will see you with a potential multiplayer battle in the next episode. With that, Summer Fun out.